Hello everyone, my dear students. Today our topic is exercise 4.1. The name of the chapter simple equations for class 7 students subject mathematics. So here we shall discuss the questions of exercise 4.1. First of all, the very first question is question number 1, complete the last column of the table. So this is the table. Here first column serial number, second column equation, third column value, answer, fourth column say whether the equation is satisfied, yes or no. So the very first question is, equation is x plus 3 is equal to 0. The value of x is 3. Now how to solve this question? First of all, what is equation? X plus 3 is equal to 0. Right? Now what we do? We are going to put here this value 3 plus 3 is equal to 0. So this means 3 plus 3, 6 is equal to 0. So because 6 is not equal to 0, therefore no, not satisfied. Not satisfied. Okay, so this is the first part. So this is the way you will solve the question and you will write the question solution on your notebook. Now coming to next part. Next part is here x plus 3 is equal to 0, but value x is equal to 0. Now here put x equal to 0. So this becomes 0 plus 3. That means is equal to 0. So because this answer is 3 is not equal to 0, so what we say? Not satisfied. Right? Now we have same equation in third part, x plus 3 equal to 0, but value of x is minus 3. So here we put minus 3 plus 3 equal to 0. What is the result? Minus 3 plus 0 plus 3 mean, because 0 left side becomes 0 is equal to 0. Yes, satisfied. What we say? Yes, satisfied. So out of three equations, out of three values of x, only this value is satisfied. Okay, this value is not satisfied, this value is not satisfied. Now coming to next part. Now I am taking part number 8. 5x plus 20, 5x is equal to 25. So we have to put x equal to minus 5. So what is the question? 5x is equal to 25. So in place of x, what we shall put here? Minus 5. So this becomes 5 into minus 5 is equal to 25. So what is the answer? 5 into minus 5 equal to minus 25 equal to 25. So because minus 25 is not equal to plus 25, so not satisfied, not satisfied, right? Now similarly you can solve part number 9, 10. I'm just taking part number 11 now, right? What is here in this part? Equation is m upon 3 is equal to 2. Now what we are going to do? We are going to put m is equal to 6. So here this becomes 6 divide 3 is equal to 2. That means 6 divide 3 mean 2 is equal to 2. Yes, this is satisfied. Right? This is the way how you will write on your notebook the complete solution. Or just only yes no is not good. You have to solve the question. Okay, now coming to next question. Question number 2 is check whether the value given in the brackets is a solution to the given equation or not. So very first part, A part is n plus 5 is equal to 19. Here in bracket we have n is equal to 1. So let us check whether this is the solution of the equation or not. N equal to 1. We put here n equal to 1. Next is plus 5 is equal to, this is 19. Now what becomes? Left side becomes 1 plus 5 means 6. 6 is equal to 19. What you say? Is this true or false? This is false. This is false. So n is equal to 1 is not a solution to the equation. What is the equation? N plus 5 is equal to 19. So this is the way how we shall solve the question. Now coming to next part. Next part is B part. 7n plus 5 is equal to 19. Value of n is n equal to minus 2. Let us put. This becomes n into 7 into n. N means minus 2 plus 5 is equal to 19. 7 into minus 2 means minus 14 plus 5 is equal to 19. What is the result now? Minus 14 plus 5 means 9 is equal to 19. Again, what you say about this? We say this is false. So n is equal to minus 2 is not a solution to the equation. What is the name of the equation? 7n plus 5 is equal to 19. Okay. So dear students, this is the way how you will solve the questions of question number 2. Parts of question number 2. Let us try to check one more part. 7n plus 5 is equal to 19. Same equation is given, but value of n is equal to 2 in this part. So how we shall write? 7 into n mean 2 plus this 5 is equal to 19. Now what happens? 7 into 2, 14. This plus, next is 5 is equal to 19. Now 14 plus 5 means 19 is equal to 19. Now tell me what you say now. Yes, this is true. Okay, therefore n is equal to 2 is the solution to the equation. What is the name of the equation? 7n plus 5 is equal to 19. So my dear students, when you solve the questions, you also write the solution in words. This will increase your English vocabulary also. Okay, now coming to next question, we have question number 3 is solve the following equations by trial and error method. What is the name of the equation? First part, 5p plus 2 is equal to 17. So what is the trial and error method? Trial and error method mean we try few numbers starting with 0, then 1, then -1, then 2, then -2, 3, -3, 4, -4. This way we shall try these numbers. We shall put these values in the equation. So number 1, first of all, what is the try? Try 1. Try first. P is equal to 0. So what happens? 5 into P. P means 0 plus 2 is equal to 17. What is the result? 5 into 0. 0 plus 2 is equal to 17. 2 is equal to 17. So first try fails. Not true. Not true. Error. We tried, but we have error. We have error. Okay. Now second try. Try 2. Put P is equal to 1. What happens? 5 into 1 plus 2 is equal to 17. Now this becomes 5 plus 2 is equal to 17. 7 is equal to 17. What you say now about this? What about the second try? Again we have the error. What is the error? Because 7 is not equal to 17. Now third time what we do? We take next number, or we can take this other number, because we know that 5 plus 2, try 3, we can take P is equal to -1, right? What will happen? 5 minus 5 plus 2 equal to 7, minus 3 equal to 17. What is the result? The result is error, right? Next try 2. Try number 4. Here we take P is equal to 2. Then what is the result? 5 into 2 plus 2 equal to 17. 10 plus 2 equal to 17. 12 is equal to 17. Again, what is the result? Error. We have the error. So this way we conclude here If we take try number 5, put p is equal to 5 into 3, then what is the result? 5 into 3 plus 2 is equal to 17, mean 15 plus 2 is equal to 17, 17 is equal to 17. Yes, this try is successful. This try is successful. Success. What is the success? Therefore, the value of p is equal to 3. Value of p is 3. Question number 4 is, write the equation for the following statements. Number first, the sum of numbers x and 4 is 9. So first of all, this is x and sum mean plus. So here we put plus sign. 4 is mean equal to sign 9. So this is the equation. Okay, this is the required solution. Similarly, we have second part. 2 subtracted from y is 8. So what we can say here? Subtracted mean minus from y. So this is y. From this y we subtract 2. What is? Is mean equal to 8. So this is the answer to this question. Okay, now next part we have 10 times a is 70. Times mean multiply. Times mean multiply. So 10 multiply a. So we write this as 10 into a is mean equal to 70. So this is the answer to your part number 3. Right? Next we have part number 4. The number b divided by 5 gives 6. So number b divide mean here divided by 5 gives mean equal to 6. So this is the equation for the given statement. Part number 5 is 3/4 of t is 15. 3/4. 3/4 mean 3 divide 4. 3/4 mean 3 divide 4. Of mean multiply. Of mean multiply. So into t. So we write this as into t. 3/4 t. Okay. Is mean equal to 15. So this is the answer. This is the equation for this statement. Right. Next part. 7 times m plus 7 gets you 77. So times mean multiply. 7 times 7 multiply m 7m. 7 times m 7 multiply m. We write this as this way 7m plus 7. This is the symbol for plus 7 gets mean equal to 77. So this is the equation for the given statement. Part number 7. 1/4 of a number x minus 4 gives 4. So first of all 1/4 of a number x. 1/4 of x. Of mean into x minus 4 gives mean equal to 4. So this can be written as 1/4 into x mean x by 4 minus 4 is equal to 4. So this is the equation for the given statement. What is the eighth part? If you take away mean minus 6 from 6 times y, you get 60. So first of all, 6 times y, it means 6 into y. Take away 6 from this, mean minus 6. You get mean equal to 60. So this is the answer, this is the equation to the given statement. Likewise, you have to solve last part yourself. Okay, my dear students, one thing I want to say, when you start to solve the questions of the exercise, first of all, you write this way. The whole statement should be written. Thereafter, you have to write the solution. Don't write only solutions. You have also to write statement also. Statement, then solution. Statement, then solution. This way, you have to attempt all the questions on your notebook. Only then you will learn each and every question of the topic. Now coming to question number 5, write the following equations in statement form. So this is the given equation, first part, p plus 4 is equal to 15. What is the statement? How to write this equation in the form of statement? Okay, so let us try. If 4 is added, or p plus 4 is 15. So this is the statement, right? In simple language. Likewise, our second part is m minus 7 is equal to 3. So what should be the statement? Here statement is 7 is subtracted from m. You get 3. We can start here. When 7 is subtracted from m, you get 3. So this is the statement of the given equation. Likewise, taking third equation, this is 2m is equal to 7. What does this mean? 2 times m is 7. So this is the statement. So like this, you can make the statements for other parts of the questions also. Now question number 6 is, set up an equation in the following cases. Number 1, Irfan says that he has 7 marbles, more than 5 times the marbles Parmit has. Irfan has 37 marbles. Take m to be the number of Parmit's marbles. So this way we have to form the equation, right? Once again, Irfan says he has 7 marbles, more than 5 times the marbles Parmit has. So Parmit, here what we say? So this way, part number 1, 5m plus 7 is equal to 37. What was the statement? Statement was, Irfan says that he has 7 marbles more, so plus 7. Then 5 times m, 5 times Parmit's marble, and he has total 37 marbles. Okay, now coming to next part. Next part is, Lakshmi's father is 49 years old. He is 4 years older than 3 times Lakshmi's age. Take Lakshmi's age to be y years. So this way we have the equation part number 2, 3y plus 4 is equal to 49. Y mean the age of Lakshmi. 3 times the age of Lakshmi plus 4 years is the age of father, that is 49 years. Okay, the age of father. Next part, the teacher tells the class that the highest marks obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest marks plus 7. The highest score is 87. Take the lowest score to be L. This way we have 2L plus 7 is equal to 87. Lowest marks, 2 times lowest marks plus 7. This is the highest score. 87 is the highest score. Now coming to last part of the exercise. What is this? In an isosceles triangle. What is the meaning of isosceles triangle? The triangle having two equal sides. The vertex angle is twice either base angle. Okay, we know that base angle is same equal. Let the base angle be b degree. Remember that sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Here first of all, what is given? Isosceles triangle means this side is equal to this side. Again, if this angle base angle is b, then this is also b. What is more given? The vertex angle is twice either the base angle. This angle is twice. Twice means double time. 2b. Okay. Now one property. What is the property? Sum is equal to 180 degree. Sum of all angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, 2b plus b plus b is equal to 180 degree. This way we have 2b plus 1b plus 1b, 4b is equal to 180 degree. So this is the equation to the part number 4 of question number 6. That's all. Thank you very much.